we get the formal part of the process over, so you can go back and have another egg and bacon sandwich. Good morning to all of you, and a sincere welcome on behalf of the board of Murbu North and District Community Bank. And I do hope the Lions Club's egg and bacon sandwiches have been hitting the right spot. Indeed. I'm John Harris, and I represent Yinnar District on the board of the Community Bank. I'd like to introduce a couple of people to you. Alan Bannister is the manager of the Community Bank, and for any of you who don't know, Alan's also a resident of Yinnar. I'd also like to introduce some of our fellow directors who've been able to join us this morning. Mark Lynn, Jeff Williamson, Steve Duncan, and Rob Herney was here earlier but has had to leave. So welcome to the directors as well. Thank you for joining us to celebrate the opening of this ATM, which has been installed by the Community Bank. We're hoping the ATM will provide a worthwhile service to residents of Yinnar and District, and also of Ballara and District, as they come in and out of Yinnar and pass through Yinnar on the way to the valley. Just a little background for those of you who may not know. It was September 2008 that we held a public meeting in Yinnar, and members of the steering committee for the establishment of the Community Bank came over from Ballara and Murbu North and invited the Yinnar community to join them in working to establish a community bank. They explained to us, because we had no idea what a community bank was, they explained to us that a community bank is one that puts half of its profits back into the community. Now that seemed like too good an opportunity to let go by, so the Yinnar District Community Association agreed that we would join the steering committee and invited volunteers from our community to serve on that steering committee. People from Yinnar and District then joined with people from Ballara and Murbu North in pledging to buy shares, because that was a key part of getting enough capital to establish the community bank. I'm really pleased this morning to see Jenny Bond here with Milton, and also Steve Duncan, because these two people spent a lot of fairly cold and windy Saturday mornings on this very corner, encouraging people, accosting people I might say really, about whether they would pledge to buy shares and join the effort to get the community bank. Well, that effort was successful, although it was a bit rocky along the way at times, but that effort was successful, and in July 2010 the branch of the bank, the physical branch, opened its doors in Murbu North, and in the last 2 years has just gone from success to success. The establishment of the ATM, which was a commitment made by the board of the bank when it was established, to attempt to get an ATM into Yinnar and to further extend services. This is the next step in the community bank, expanding its services to assist all of our communities. And there are arrangements underway also to enable Alan to spend time during the working week here in Yinnar and in Ballara, so that he's able to sit down with current and potential customers and actually work through their banking needs, so that the bank will be out in all of our communities rather than just located in Murbu North. Later this year, the Board of Directors expects to make the first distribution of community project grants and of a dividend, mightn't be a very big dividend, but a dividend back to our shareholders who put their money up to enable us to get this going. In addition to that, over the past 2 years, some $50,000 in sponsorship funds have been distributed out to local organisations in all the communities, and as you go around Yinnar District, look out for all these red Community Bank sponsorship signs. You'll see on a number of organisations. That's again a part of assisting the community, of course at the same time as a sponsorship, hoping to assist and grow the bank. Community banks across Australia, I was told at a conference this week, have put $80 million back into their community since 2006. So we're now, Yinnar, Ballara and Murba North communities are now able to share in that process. Obviously we need as many people as possible to bank with us to enable us to make a profit so that all of that can happen. So I'd urge you to either join us or stay with us. Okay, enough of the commercial. We'll do the business. Without further ado, I'd like to ask Herb Smith, who's president of the Yinnar District Community Association, who were the key body to get this off the ground, to come and join me. Join me with a pair of scissors and we'll cut the ribbon. Hey?
These are gold-plated ones.
I don't know, but work hard, make sure it cuts.
I'm doing all right. How are you?
You're right, yep. Done. Okay, thank you very much. Alan will be happy to talk to you about any aspect of bank business.
Most definitely.
And the Lions have still got egg and bacon sandwiches and sausages. So thank you again for coming. We really appreciate it. Well done.
So if you had shaking hands in front of the ATM,
Right.
that'd be great. Great. Thanks, guys.
Wait for when you get one, didn't you?
I did.